With the latest from the newsroom, I'm Corey Fink. The 25th annual Brainerd Jaycees Ice Fishing Extravaganza was this past Saturday on Hole-in-the-Day Bay of Gull Lake. The top winner of the event was Stephen Darrell of Owatonna. He caught the largest overall fish, a 6.73-pound northern pike. Anthony Welch of St. Paul caught the second largest fish, a 3.67-pound walleye. Brandon Frudenrick of Little Falls, he caught the third largest fish, a 2.88-pound walleye. More than 40 area charities are supported by the annual event. Temperatures were in the mid-30s during the ice fishing contest on Saturday. Members of the Minnesota National Guard will not be going to Liberia as planned to help the U.S. military's response to the Ebola outbreak in West Africa. Soldiers from the 34th Red Bull Infantry Division were supposed to go to Liberia this year in support of Operation United Assistance. Late Saturday, the National Guard released a statement saying the plan had changed. The nearly 300 soldiers preparing for the mission will not be required to support the effort to contain the Ebola virus in West Africa. The Guard announced in November nearly 700 members of the 34th Red Bulls would be deployed to Liberia in April for a 6-month period, but that mission was later reduced to nearly 300 soldiers, and now none at all. The U.S. military has sent about 3,000 troops to West Africa to build treatment centers, though the outbreak started to subside before the first U.S. centers were completed. The disease has killed at least 8,675 people in the region. If the mission had gone through, which it has not, the Minnesota soldiers would have gone through extensive training at Camp Ripley and then at Fort Hood, Texas. A fatal crash occurred Saturday after one car was struck by another who failed to stop at an intersection. 47-year-old Anthony Sundholm of McGrath was killed in the crash around 9:35 Saturday night at the intersection of Highway 18 and 65 in Aiken County. Sundholm was on Highway 65 when 29-year-old Peter Sarkisian of Forest Lake was driving west on Highway 18. Sarkisian failed to stop at a stop sign and struck Sundholm's vehicle broadside. Sarkisian had one passenger, 27-year-old Seth Milner of Roseville, who suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Sarkisian was seriously injured and taken to First Light Health in Mora. The State Patrol reported alcohol was detected in Sarkisian's system. Around the same time Saturday night, a 35-year-old man was injured when the pickup he was driving left the road, struck a sign, and started on fire. Around 9:45 Saturday evening, Jared Glavitz of Malacca was driving north on 85th Avenue when his truck left the road and struck a sign. Glavitz was taken to Fairview Northland Hospital in Princeton with non-life-threatening injuries. The State Patrol noted alcohol was detected in Glavitz's system. The truck was totaled. The Minnesota Military Museum recently received a $5,400 grant from Macy's to support a renovation of the museum's Women in the Military exhibit. The exhibit highlights the involvement of women in the military over the past century and will allow the museum to renovate cabinets and update materials and information for the exhibit. With the grant, the new Women in the Military exhibit should be completed by the 1st of May. And the Pierce City Council meets tonight, 7 o'clock at Pierce City Hall. Various agenda items. That's the latest from the news.